this is the new one that I don't understand. No, I just want to share. I just want to share. But it won't let me. Let's see. No. Good morning, good morning. What is happening? I just want to share. No! What is this? Stop it! It's so bad. There is nowhere for me to share the live now with this new view on Twitch. Good morning. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm kind of upset about it because it is absolute insanity. Okay, here we go. Now that I'm not on the mod view, I should be able to share this. Oh my goodness. There we go. Finally. Jiminy. It's so ridiculous. Good morning. This is crazy. There's literally not an option to share the live stream on the new Twitch mod view. It's not there. It's just not there. So. Okay. So, yesterday I decided to go live and work on the harbor, and we got quite a bit done, and we got a trident dude coming after us, but he was no match for Bocephus, who is going to just crack at any moment. But that's okay, because we got a backup made. It's already done. So we did a bunch of work over here, and we got the perimeter wall put in. And I was, I'd been thinking to myself on how to kind of arrange for this, because in real life, this water would have been quite shallow. Maybe 10 feet deep. Maybe 10 feet deep. Maybe. I would reckon that ships of that era, 2nd to 3rd century BC, even the larger ships didn't draft more than 3 or 4 feet of water. Just, they're not big ships. And they were designed pretty flat-bottomed, so that they were quite stable in the water. Because that's just kind of how they sussed out getting stability, right? Just make a big flat wide bottom. So those ships, they were slow because of that, but stable. So more stable, usually slower when we're talking boats. Those nice cutty V hulls, those cut through the water and allow you to get speed. Yeah, there you go, Teach. Whatever, man. I just don't benefit from those ads that come up on the tubes. Jeff at least pays me. It's not much, but it's at least something, right? And so, I didn't want to just carry these single or 2 block little walls out here just straight down to the bottom, because I don't think that that would look very good. It would be more appropriate to reality, but I'm dealing with water that is, you know, much, 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 much deeper than they would have been dealing with in real life, right? I am affiliated. I am a Twitch affiliate, sir. That is how I have channel points and all that other stuff. That's when you get all that stuff unlocked, is when you reach affiliate. Bum, 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 bum. Look at that fishy stuck there on the wall. They get so confused by walls. Aquatic mobs, I guess they're just like not looking for wall blocks underwater. So I guess we ought to just go ahead and get all of our supplies like in hand. Just have more stuff available, you know. It's a lot more walls and stairs than anything. Did I see? Yes, I did. Excellent. And then we'll make 3 stacks of walls, 4 stacks of walls, and another stack of slabs, and that'll about fill up our inventory. Close to it. Alright, so there's that. And then we said walls for everything else, right? I'm making walls out of everything that's left. Alright, we got a good little supply going on now. Alright. We got some blocks. Let's get plugging away at this, because it's a lot of these things. It's a lot of these things. And I do think that that method where I kind of go across a long span and then flip around and go across the back side of it, I think that's probably the way to go. I think that's the way to go. I think it is. Get out of here. Get him out of here. No. Like a soul. And just keep on keeping on. No. No. Hi, Mel. Good morning. Heading home. Might just go to bed again. Oh, man. Kyle, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Real life is always going to come first, and then we're happy to have you whenever you're able to be here. I'm just going through plugging away at this harbor here. What? Oh. Oh. Come on. What's the meaning of this? Where? Is he on the other side of the wall, I guess? Yeah, he's got to be. It was so good, but so exhausting. I bet. Hey, SW Booth. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, it's Cosmic. Heck yeah. Right on. You can't expect to live stream and be instantly popular. You need to live stream to no one for years before you're going to have an audience. You need to live stream for years before you're going to have more than 1 or 2 viewers. Like, you can't just... I'm explaining to you the normal progression of streaming content. Expect to stream to no one. Forever. Act like you're streaming to 1 million people. Expect to stream to 0. That's how you do it. But the acting like you're streaming to 1 million people is probably the more important part, honestly. Oh my goodness, Mel. It's crazy. Yeah, if you're not willing to stream to 0 people, you might not deserve to stream to 1 million people. Like, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that about you. I'm saying that as a general statement. If a person isn't willing to stream to 0 people for however long it takes, they don't deserve to have 1 million people, right? That's too many kids around. Yours plus 4 more? No. No, no, no. Now this corner seems different than the other one. And I think it's because there's the addition of the other part of the harbor on that end. 3 of them are younger than yours. Oof. Let me look at a couple of things here real quick. I want to verify that I've got this scenario right here in this corner as well, with that single block. And I do. But then these 2 corners, if you will, are different. Just because of the sheer like layout of all of it, trying to get everything to where it's all kind of equally dispersed out everywhere. That's what took the longest amount of time for this build, honestly, is laying out all of these slips and where they're going to be, and so that they're all relative to each other and they all make sense in as one cohesive, you know, big, huge, round thing. But yeah. Is it nighttime or is it just raining that bad? I think it's just raining that bad. So the station today is titled, the name of the station that we're listening to is called VHS. And it's supposedly, it's like a throwback to the 80s mix. It's kind of there. It's kind of there. But that was definitely by far the hardest part of this build, was kind of arranging all of these slips and getting it all kind of spread out equally. It was wild. Took forever. Took forever. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I rocketed into the water. What? We'll burn that rubber ducky when we get to it. Like so. Oh, he's got a stick. Where is he? Get out of here. We don't want your pointy stick. Oh. Can't really place blocks from there, Chef. Sure. No. That's what we need to do. Now, come on! Why do I play Minecraft in the mornings? It's for my head, not my hands. It's for my head, not my hands, okay? Listen. Leave me alone. Speaking of my hands, I need to wrap them around this nice, toasty, warm cup of coffee. Oh, God. Oh, that feels so good. Oh. How's everyone's morning? Good so far? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's so funny. So you look at the title of this song, and the title is The Saw, but the artist is KDY. So like the viewer, like our viewer K, just kind of different, right? Oh no, not upside down. You're not upside down. You're right side up. You lucky. You so lucky. Ah. No. That squid made a squishy noise on my head. That's kind of icky. Nah. I have no words. No. That was really close to the point of no return, right? Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Banana, banana, banana. We'll get rid of some of that when it gets down to it. When we get to the wall, the last block over there, we're gonna trim out some of that. Oh, hi. Whoa, you're fast. You're a baby. A little distance there. Goodness gracious.
Chicken banana, chicken banana, chicken banana, 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 chicken banana, chicken banana, chicken banana, banana, banana.
So we got another one to do, then, is what you're telling me. Where did I hear that one? It's got to be on the other side of the wall. Okay. So we got one 2 more passes to make. One this way and then one back the other way, and then we can start doing the walls. Ah, come on, Stormtrooper. Hey, give me that. Bing, bing, how's it going? I'm just plugging away at it, so yeah, man. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna keep on keeping on. We need a shovel. It's okay, watch. Uh-huh. Gimme, gimme. That should end up okay. When it gets when it gets down to it, that'll end up okay. No, come on now. I don't agree with that one, but it's fine. It is what it is. Come on. What? Oh, hi. Uno más. Heck yeah. All right, let's see what we got. The captain, hello, hello. How's it going? How you doing? Saying hello over on YouTube. All right. You also need to go whitewater rafting in October. No, it wasn't October, it was August, wasn't it? It's August that they run the Titan. August, or was it September? I don't even remember. It's been so long. I think it's September, actually, now that I think about it. The Tieton's super fun, and it's not a lot of work either. And you can take, you should be able to take all the kids if they can. I think you can take all the kids on the Tieton. It's just a flooded creek. You don't have to work very hard. It's a couple hairy spots. Is you get to float over a low head dam. That's always fun. That's always a fun experience. Going over a dam in a whitewater raft. Yup. That's my favorite part of that whole river. Well, no, technically the bighorn sheep that flank the side of the canyon was my favorite part of that river. But outside of the wildlife, it was going over that Lowhead Dam. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, excuse me. Half. Hey, that's good. It's been a while since I've explored all this down here, but this goes pretty deep down. Down to Y level 15. 12. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think this is where I found the deep slate coal. Look, speaking of deep slate coal, look what's here. See all of it? Deep slate coal, deep slate coal, deep slate coal. Wait, is that that's just deep slate? Am I not seeing the... Oh, I was just seeing it wrong. That's not deep slate coal. Why do I see the coal in that? What's throwing me off there? Oh, that's weird. I think it's the way that the block is placed. And then just being underwater with the conduit power, I guess, is what made me think of it. Think it was coal? Do y'all see the chunky bits in there? Like that? That made me think that was deep slate coal. I think this is where I found the deep slate coal that I do have. Oh. Huh? Sorry, I'm nerding out on terrain generation. How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, yeah, right where deep slate comes in is where you're gonna find. Oh wait, no, up here is where you're gonna find the deep slate coal. We're gonna do this a little bit differently this time. No, 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 no. Not there. It's the furthest one back. No, 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 no. I'm pretty overdue for getting a trident yeeted at me. Did we do this on the outside? Yeah. Or I'm sorry, the. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Molly, good morning. I had to itch my foot. Oh man. Mel, you could try riding a bike as well. A bike will provide you, it's not going to provide you with upper body strength, but it is going to provide you with a pretty good core and lower body workout. Now, you know, if you're like me and you're a really smart person who decides to get back into BMX in your 40s, that's going to work everything. That works every fiber of your core. Every fiber of your being hurts at the end of a BMX session in your 40s. Your hair hurts, even. Too clumsy for that? Yeah, don't get on a BMX, please. Please do not get on a BMX bike then. No. Did y'all see me jump up? What was that? Come on now. That wasn't my fault. I'm blaming wonky Minecraft mechanics on that one. Give me back to oldest, we don't have to borrow it. Yeah, it's a good workout, but it's also a really low impact workout. And that's why it's kind of good if you're trying to get back into health. Anything that you can do that will both be low impact and elevate your heart rate is huge. So that's like swimming. Bicycling is much lower impact if you're not being silly like me. And so, yeah, for sure. I'm a big pusher of the bicycles. It's a really good exercise. Where'd that guy back off to? Did he despawn, I guess? I guess so. I saw a guy chasing after me with a Nautilus shell. Lots of swimming? Good. Just make sure that your idea of swimming isn't just sitting in the water, though, because like you still have to elevate your heart rate. Like, you got to bring the heart rate up. That's just all there is to it. If your heart rate's not being elevated, you're not really exercising. It's got to get up, and it needs to stay up for, you know, as long as you can keep it up, of course. But wait a second, that did not sound right. We're talking about heart rate here, folks. But yeah, you gotta get the heart rate elevated. You have to. He's chasing me. Not anymore, he's not. God damn it. I don't know who's worse, the boys or the girls sometimes. No, that's not an upside down one. This has David Bowie vibes. Dang it, Bobby. This is the last run of stairs that we have to do. It is. Heck yeah. Let's go. Is Bocephus going to kick the bucket today? What do you guys think? You know, I didn't read the word incline at the end of that sentence. I read another word that begins with I, in. And I thought you were talking about something else. Advanced Rock, this is my 1/3 scale recreation of the Great Carthage Harbor. But being that it's Minecraft, I have to make some changes and kind of Minecraft it. And so this kind of portion of the harbor that I'm working on is being Minecrafted for sure. But from overhead, and you'll see that in just a moment, it is a 1/3 scale recreation of the Great Carthage Harbor. One-to-one scale Lighthouse of Alexandria. And that's my artistic recreation of the Library of Alexandria. Well, Cassie, he's just not doing it right then. Thank you, thank you. I'm a big history nerd, and I just kind of found this niche within Minecraft because I'm also kind of like a big like I studied geology, and a lot of my discipline was also in spatial data. So like where things are and how big they are and how they fit into the world around them. And also how to like locate things using spatial data. So between all those kind of hobbies and just, you know, my loves of different things in life, yeah. I found my niche in Minecraft. No. Okay. That's got all that done. We need to do that corner bit. Let's go take a look at it. Raise his eye. Oh. Cassie is an expert in spatial data also. Yeah. Right. Right, Mill? Right? You can't. Not in today's economy. Oh, God. Dead, right? Absolutely. Yeah, I thought it was dark. I was about to say, it's... The bulk of the work took about a year. About a year. The bulk of the work, and now I'm going through and kind of finishing off things, and like, because I have a squirrel brain, and sometimes in Minecraft you need to step away from a project, you know, and so and I'm very guilty of that. I will get a project like 90% done. It's basically done. It's just like there's finish work that needs to get done, but I need to step away. And so that's kind of, it helps with burnout. It helps, you know, keeping things fresh in the game. It helps, you know, keeping you from getting bored, right? But also I have squirrel brain real bad. Ooh, candy. Right? So, it's just kind of one of those things. But the bulk of this took about a year to do. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's right, Mel. That's right. Advanced Rock, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, I've got 2 different chats going. I am streaming on 2 different platforms, so I'm just chatting to lots of people in different places. The girls over on Twitch, they get naughty sometimes. Sometimes. I say sometimes. What I mean by sometimes, what sometimes means is all the time. Okay. And wants to go fishing. Oh, stop that. Bloop. 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 Hey. Bloop. There we go. You missed a whole lot in chat. Oh yeah. You girls getting dirty-minded again. I know how you are. Always. Always. Sometimes is generous. Oh! Like the Hulk, that's your secret? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Dunsies. We're not done. He's way downtown. There's no way that's hitting him. Nope. So now we have what's probably going to be the harder. I got to figure out how to attach this island as well. So that's kind of. So what? This is the Great Carthage Harbor, Molly. Say 1/3 scale reproduction of it. As a matter of fact. We said we could do like pillars on either end, and that would honestly be sufficient, except for that we get back to, he's holding a nautilus shell and a fishing rod, to these things having nothing to structuralize themselves to. I don't necessarily want to wall off this whole structure around to the bottom. I don't think that's the... You just go around it, you know? And just have like a big rectangle plonked down to the seafloor. Hide the... It'll hide the... Dude, that ring does look freaking cool from under here. That's cool looking. That looks pretty cool. Boom, 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 boom. No pointy stick. So what to do then? Hmm. One, two, three. No, stop that. Get. One, two. So we left 3 blanks. Yeah, okay. So if we... God, that's gonna be crazy. I'm thinking. That's just gonna have to be what it is. I like... Is that equal now? But okay. Listen, man. You guys have been bothering me this whole project. Just leave me alone. Would you just leave me alone? I see 2 trident guys. Hey, don't sweat me. I'm not bothering you, bro. Oof. Oh, that was right on the edge, man. That was a good guess as to how far in to go. I was just guessing. I was up there. I was like, I wonder how far in I have to pull this to avoid the ravine down there. And it was exactly that what I guessed. But Cephas just refuses to break. He's just like, nah, bro, I got this. It's cool. I'm out of walls. No, I gotta go craft more. This is definitely 80s vibes. Definitely. This is gone, yeah. Yeah, it is. Dun, dun. Digging it. Hey, Mo Hit Gaming, how's it going? I should probably go get coffee, huh? I should probably do that now. That's probably a good time to do this. No, we're gonna finish this and then what? Just this arch, this what we have laid out. We're gonna connect this to that, and then I will go make coffee. Then we'll do coffee break. No. I did it again. Oh, come on. Really? It's that haste that you get with the beacon. I'll say yes to that one. I'll say yes to that one. It didn't stop my heart, but it absolutely scared the crap out of me. Yeah, right? I'm awake. Good morning, Texter. You big meanie. Oh. Well, that's we're in luck. That's supposed to be there anyway. No! Foiled by the seagrass. Foiled by the seagrass. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's awake now. You meanie. I thought that that would be enough, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently I was wrong. Do 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 ah. That opening riff there reminded me of that. The Mentos commercials. The Mentos jingle. No. Oh my goodness, this is like sleepy time music here. This is like 80s date night music. For going steady and parking at the drive-in. Yeah, all right. First thing we're doing is skipping this song because this is just, it's too, no. Something a little better, Pretzel, please. Something a little more lively. I'm hopeful for this one, but I don't know. Yeah, it's coming to life. All right, listen, y'all, I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. I will be right back. Oi! Are you awake, buddy? Did I just wake you up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. You awake? Yeah, I saw you. Alrighty, I am back. Lost Souls hadn't woken up for the morning yet, has she? No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, Advanced Rock, man. I'm just now seeing those messages. I appreciate it. Did that come through on the other end? I swear that didn't even come through on the other end. It didn't. See, that's wild. What? So, hold on. I'm matching up chats right now. So, 2 comments didn't come over from YouTube. Like at all. That's wild. That's crazy. I wonder why. Advanced Rock, if you're still hanging out over on the YouTube, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your hellos came through and whatnot, but then your last 2 messages didn't come through at all. That's wild. I wonder why. Interesting. Moderators. I want to do a TikTok science stream because I want to stay. Hey, Teach. I want to stay 30 days. Like at least once every 30 days, I need to go live. And I just kind of want to do some science anyway, see how it goes. But I'll need somebody over there for sure. And somebody in all 3 places. Yeah. I'm talking about wanting to do a science stream. You can be wherever. Okay. It's going to take all of this. Just make it all, Chef. Just make it all. YouTube is pretty easy to take care of itself. So as long as there's somebody on Twitch and somebody on TikTok when that happens, yo, LaShawn, what's good? Oh, no. I don't even have the power to let you in even if I wanted to, man. There is an application process, an interview process. You have to prove you are who you say you are. There's a huge process to get into this world, man. There is no just joining this world. It will never happen, ever, ever, never. That's just not how a world like this works. This isn't a casual group of 13-year-old boys blowing up villages in Minecraft. This is a very serious SMP, and there is a crazy process in order to join. Teach, I would avoid even mentioning stuff like that at all. We don't want people from the internet. Period. At all. At all. We don't want people from the internet. Don't even, yeah. There is no application process. there is no application. Okay, good morning. Right. All right, now we just got to mimic this. Right, well, yeah, but I would just tell people that I wouldn't even mention any sort of application. Because there isn't. Like, it's... I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I just wouldn't even mention it. No one on the internet is good. That's what you have to tell yourself. Is that no one is good. No one has good intentions. Angie, hello, hello. Finish screen in the ocean monument. Nice, nice. So 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Two, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And then, yeah, that's it. We're taking bets on if Bocephus is going to break today, Teach. It's just like it's just barely hanging on for dear life. Wow, that was really good sound effects on that in this song. Okay, it was funny. I mentioned you earlier because there was a track that played, and the artist's name was Kay, and then the last name was Deey. Like, you can't make this up. Can't make this up. I think this side is more shallow than the other side, isn't it? I hear him. Oh, there's this pointy stick guy too. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get out of here. Bro, I don't want you. Oh, yeah, let's do it like that. Yo, Jandra, hello, good morning. Zen, I am finishing off my recreation of the Great Carthage Harbor. So right now what I'm doing is attaching everything to the ground. This is part of the build that is not really historically accurate, as this water would have been dredged out. It would have been dug by hand, adjacent to the sea, only to the depth of about 10 feet. But, ow! Rude, bro! Sorry about that. Sorry, but before we were so rudely interrupted. I generally make historical structures and I rebuild them to to scale. And yeah, so I do them as realistic as possible. But some things you just have to Minecraft. Some things you just have to Minecraft, and this is kind of one of them. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hear you, pointy stick guy. Listen, man. Get out of here. Not invited. Ah! Kind of depends. There's a lot of research that does go into stuff like this. And so there's a lot of that part of it. But outside of that, it really depends on the structure and how detailed am I going to get with it. Is it a structure that I am like also turning into a base and need to do a lot of custom work on? So like, for instance, whoa, how did that get placed there? You know, my lighthouse of Alexandria that's across this the ocean here, it is modified on the inside to house a bunch of redstone farms, like auto farms and stuff like that. And so, you know, with that one, that took us long to build out the inside. Oh, come on, give me a piece of gravel. There you go. Just give me one piece of gravel. That took just as long to build the inside as it did the outside, because I had to kind of custom make everything, and I had to do a double wall facade on the building so that it all works right. And you know, looks correct and everything like that. So, but I've worked on this whole base area for about a year. Like, the server's been open for a little over a year and a half, but the majority of this work was done in about a year's time. And then just like I've been working in a hardcore project and stuff like that. I did hear about that, Jandra. I was just glad to hear that it's not like I was scrambling and it took me about 20 seconds of panic to remember that you don't live in that city. So I was slightly concerned, but yeah. Crazy. We play Bedrock Edition, and this is called the Rocketcraft SMP. We're a privately hosted content creator server. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, Jandra. Whew. Then I'm also chatting with one of my viewers over on Twitch. So I mean, we're an adult server, so we're all in our 30s and 40s. So that's kind of another aspect of it. You would need to be a whole adult. And that's kind of where a lot of people fall short. It's pretty bad, Mel. Be prepared to probably shed a few tears. Just being honest and open with you. I don't know. We have some questionable members in that regard, Kay. We have some questionable members in that regard. No, not really. Most of the people in this server are parents, working professionals, and even executive level professionals, as well as we have some retirees. I'm semi-retired. I'm a kind of retired single dad is what I am. So I have just lived my life in such a way that I don't need to make a lot of money. And so I work like on weekends and stuff and on times where my kid's with his mom and whatnot. So like, you know, every other week I'll bang out a couple of high dollar jobs, just a couple days, and just have enough money to survive and be happy and healthy. We eat gourmet around here on very little budget because I spent 25 years in the restaurant industry and just learned a lot. So I halfway have a lot of time on my hands. The morning time is kind of my time to shine, where I do actually have a lot of free time, is in the mornings, and like when my kid's in school and stuff like that, I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out. But a lot of folks, like I said, you know, the founder of this server is a popular DJ in the UK, and he does like a bunch of like big events and stuff like that, and just a bunch of adults. Many of us got into Minecraft through our kids. Who's Brian? that like Pinky and the Brian? They're Pinky and the Brian. Pinky and the Brian. One is a genius, the other's a dude. Oh, absolutely, Zen. Most people just don't know of our existence because, like, yeah, most of us just can't be bothered with, you know, being famous, if you will. So we just kind of do our thing and, like, build stuff like this, right? So this is a guy called Lobo. Yeah, he lives out in California. We got Vegas Lanny over this mountain. I'll give you 3 guesses as to where he lives. That guy lives out of a suitcase. He does big boy jobs. Travels 5 days a week, but lives in Las Vegas. That's home base. So this is his Las Vegas inspired base area that he's working on. I built the crashed UFO because I felt like Las Vegas needed some visitors from far away. Well, listen, y'all, I have reported 3 videos in the past 48 hours claiming that a tornado ravaged my hometown. Showing footage of not my hometown. Not my hometown, because there's palm trees and other stuff, and just crazy like hurricane winds and buildings being damaged, and it's like flashing, pulsing on the screen, the name of my hometown and the date of May 30th. This town ravaged by tornadoes on this day. State of emergency. Town destroyed. Not a single violation found. TikTok's out of control. Those people should be brought up on criminal charges for trying to create panic, because that is a criminal act. Creating panic, a false panic, is a criminal act. Plain and simple, it is. I'm really upset about it. Like, they should be sued over that. Not sued, but they should face criminal charges over that. But nope. TikTok pushes them out like crazy onto the FYP. No violations, no fake media here. Nope, your hometown was absolutely ravaged by tornadoes yesterday. Nothing's left standing. I don't reckon I have to tell you guys what people of my hometown would do to that person if they were standing in front of them. I don't think I have to tell you. But it wouldn't fare well for them, I can assure you that. I'm out of blocks. That's why I got out of the water. I assure you that. It would not fare well for them. They'd be in deep doo-doo. It's absurd that that is allowed to stay on the internet. It's crazy to me. It's wild. I don't understand it. I don't know that I ever will. Nope, your hometown's been destroyed by tornadoes. Am I wrong for being really pissed off about that? Like, am I? I might accept if I am. I might accept that. I won't want to, but I might accept it. That just helps push it into the FYP further, Lost Souls. That's the thing. That's where the problem lies at its deepest foundations, Lost Souls, is that if I go and comment that it's fake news, my comment will get violated and taken down, like slag, right? Like, highly educated person over here trying to share my knowledge with somebody about a question that they asked on the internet. They're looking for people who know things on the internet. Well, guess what? I know a couple of things, and I knew exactly what that person had found on the ground in the woods because I have a chunk of it sitting 3 feet away from me because I am fascinated by this stuff right here. It's really cool. I would be the one to get the violations. I would be the one to have my comments stricken. I would be the one to have negative impact on my account. And they would get further pushed to the FYP. It's wild. It's wild. No, it's Dexter. I just say actually prosecute the people. It's really not, they're not hard to find. You know exactly how easy it is to identify that person and press charges on them. You know how easy it is. Super easy. So, and honestly, that whole deep fake law that is now kind of getting brought out, that's paving the way for criminal charges to be, brought up for stuff like that. It really is. Hey, did y'all see the Australian politician who made a deep fake spicy pic of herself and like held it up in their like, we can't talk, this is a banned subject, I'm not allowed to, but I just think it's hilarious that she made her own spicy deep fake just to prove a point. That's brave. That's brave. Now! Lost Soul's gonna ding me. Did she already ding me? To prove a point. And if you ask me, she did great. Totally proved her point. You'd have to, or yeah, even in panic incitement. Nah, I don't think you. I don't know that you do. I think that running your mouth should cause you to write a check that you didn't want to. Whoa, that is definitely Stormtrooper right there. Since I can't cash that check for you anymore, you know what I mean? We used to just cash those checks for people when they got out of line. But you can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. That's okay. It's not as helpful, but it's okay. No! Stinking seagrass is getting me every time. Yay! Chandra. Oh, wow. That's probably fake news, Kay, but AI is still really scary. I don't know. Stegster, what are your thoughts on AI rewriting its own code? What are your thoughts on that? Plausible but not probable would be my guess. That's just my guess, though. That's why I'm asking him. He'll have a much more educated viewpoint on it. Oh, come on, Chef. Really? He's smarter about that stuff than I am. I'm kind of scared of it too, though. Really? Morning, Ace. Weekend's over, buddy. Back to work. Good, good, good. Hanging out. Ah, out of blocks again. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No. Sweet. We'll start with that. Because we're getting there. We're close. We're close on that. Oh, you have Sundays and Mondays off? Heck yeah. That's cool, Mel. My buddy bred crickets instead of roach. He did crickets, but that was cool because he bred crickets for his bearded dragon. There was always fishing bait at his house, so I would give him a few dollars to help further along his cricket nation that was happening in his garage. And I had fishing bait, all that I wanted, and crickets are great fishing bait, dude. You can catch anything on crickets. Catfish, bass, bluegill, crappies, smallies even. Like, it don't matter. Whatever you want, you'll catch it on cricket. Them little boogers love crickets. For your pet spider? You had a tarantula, I guess? Ow! Bro! How did you dip down right there? Get out of here. This sounds more like a wedding keyboard player in the that's really into 50s music, but playing the synthesized keyboard at weddings in the 80s. Like, you remember that movie, The Wedding Singer? This feels like stuff that he would play. He's wearing like a funny blue tuxedo with like ruffles. No. No, give me that back. Where are you? Come back. Then it went MIA one day? Oh no. I didn't know tarantulas lived that long. I need to get out of here. There we go. No, no, we're like not even, look how close we are, man, that's messed up. That was so close. 25 to 30 years, that's crazy. Y'all know lobsters are basically invincible, right? They can live like 150 or more, 200 years old. They can live crazy. Oh yeah, Minecraft Slayer, this is Rocketcraft. Okay, well we definitely messed up here. No, we already did this side. It's this side that's not finished. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yay! Ace. You silly man. Oh, silly Sally man. Animal Crossing? Oh, wow. Lanny, good morning, sir. If I've attached a building to the seafloor, Mel, you might be dreaming. Or wait, no, that's Lanny that said that. My eyes got crossed. She said Animal Crossing. Lanny said dreaming. Supersonic acrobatic rocket powered battle cars? I've never heard of that one. Oh no, Lost Souls. How'd they get in the house? I'm pretty sure that's what she's talking about, Kay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hi, Savannah. No, we don't have the peepees here. That's just that game that Rufio plays has peepees in it. What's more interesting is that stands for pimp points. Like, what does that game have anything to do? The game that we're talking about is 7 Days to Die, and it's like it's a direct integration from the game developers for like audience interaction, and it's just like what? And windows open, yeah. Oh, that's the name of an actual game, Jandra? That's an actual game. Okay. Okay. That was a big lag spike. Jeez. They've been happening, though. Is what I've been hearing. Is that they are kind of happening. I know we were having some in the Pirate Cove, but it honestly makes sense. It honestly makes sense to have lag in the Pirate Cove. Makes a lot of sense to have lag there. Oh, no, we still got to do the... We got 2 rockets to get to storage. We got this. It's just enough. You love it because of its insanely long name? Backhand ain't strong enough. Gator don't play no... What was that? What did I just see on my screen? Did I find my gift? All those boxes? Yes, I did. I did. Why am I here? I am here for rockets, and that's all I need, actually. Yes. Yes, it is a phenomenal gift that'll help a lot. I'm wondering if I even have to dig up the... I might not even have to dig up this lower section, but it honestly makes sense to dig this up. It really does, just to save it, you know? Like, at least, like... all this through here. Like, it's so much red sand, and red sand ain't cheap. You know? Boarding the plane already? I don't know. It's going clear out up to, you know, closer to here. Stone is probably the move for the underlining. Although we have so much terracotta, we could just use that. But that will save to put in a shop if we need to. So let's just grab all of it. That's cobble. That's regular stone. There we go. Get me out of here. 54, cloudy and windy. Gosh. It never even got that cold overnight. I guess I keep forgetting that I really can't start terraforming yet, and that I need to finish off this. So we're going to need more of this. And we'll need more walls. High 80s with a lot of sun today. Yeah, I think we're having a nice day. Yeah, we're already 70 degrees. We got a high 82, so not too bad. Not too bad. I need to check on Mini Chef real quick. He's making some noises. Hey, buddy, you okay? Yeah. You just making some noise, so I wanted to check on you. You good? Yeah. Okay. They both make a lot of heat. I really need to get a new monitor. Oh, why is that? Okay, there we go. I saw it lagging out there as well on my screen when I sat down. I saw that too. So what we have to do is just like on the oh, I'm crouched. Just like we did on the outer ring, we're gonna do these arches that kind of connect it to the superstructure. And so we're just gonna go through and we're gonna start. Yeah, we can. No, come on now. And this is wrong too. That goes there. That goes there. Check in to make sure that that is the right. And it is. Okay, cool. Now we got our path. This won't take super long to finish up. I'm not sure. I'm just looking at the time. I don't know if I'm going to get to start on the terraforming today or not, so I was just kind of wanting to spend a little bit of time with Mini Chef. He does go back to his mom today, so I wanted to spend a little bit of time with him before he does. We may do another evening Minecraft stream. We may, since Ace is off today, who knows, we may even get into some hardcore later on this afternoon. We'll see. It's not necessary. I know that I've completed the battle pass on Fortnite, so I don't have to do any like daily missions or anything like that. And I've just been I've been not doing very well in Battle Royale this later part of the season, so you know, it is what it is. I'd love to play Repo again, but that's definitely, Sin's probably absolutely obliterated from her con this weekend. And I don't blame her. Oh, that's not where it goes. Nope, neither is that. That's not where it goes. No, come on. What? That one was not my fault. I'm not claiming that one. That was not my fault. It's repositioning me because I'm going in and out of swim mode, is what's happening. So it's and yes, I know I'm missing a block on the end of all of them. It's repositioning me in the water at the last second there and causing me to misplace. Oh, it almost did it again. You can hear the conduit breathing. I love it. Now, are any necessary on the outer end? I'm going to go with no. I'm saying no. Bum 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 bum. Ow! Bro. Thank you for the pointy stick. I get so many tridents. It's just like the pink sheep. It's like it's one of those things where I hear people complaining about never having them, and I just can't stop getting them. Nope, that's not where that goes. This is the texture that I want on the top of a block space. I want this texture on all four sides of a block. DJ's gonna make it for me one day. No, really, he is. It's called cobbled sandstone. I already know the name of the block. It's called cobbled sandstone, and it makes total sense. And it is that texture on all four sides of the block. It will have a crafting recipe, right? Is this the one? Nope, Bocephus remains to live another day. Why is that block not in Minecraft? For reals? It does go fairly quickly, yeah. Oh, not when you miss, though. No! But a block like this would have been pretty handy this season. I don't know that I'll be able to use it much for next season, but I want to see that block in our pack, because that's just the possibilities in the sand build palette just got like really raised up, because you just can't get that much. Okay. That one didn't get me like the one earlier did. That one didn't get me like the one earlier did. Apparently it got Jandra, though. Apparently it got Jandra. She jumped to the next state. I know. I know. I don't know if this is enough. I don't think it is. I think I needed almost just over this. I needed a stack and a half. We'll see. Oh. Oh, I juked the trident! He juked my arrow! Oh! No. Never forgetty. I think it's going to be just enough. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Bocephus! Bocephus is a... Dude, Bocephus is raging today. How is it not broken? I guess it's just all about the namesake. Heck yeah. All done. That looks pretty rad, I gotta admit. This is definitely not 80s. My poor underpants. Oh, Mel, that's one of the greatest commercials of commercial history. I shipped my bed. I shipped my pants. But the guy at the end, the one with the bed, his like, was that a Kmart commercial? Was it Kmart? I thought it was I thought it was for like DHL or something. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I know, right? I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh. I do love the Quiznos, like demonic hamsters as well. We love Quiznos subs because they are good for us. We love the Quiznos subs. I'm still getting residuals from those commercials, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. They used my likeness in that commercial. Oh, nice, Ace. Heck yeah. 2 cents a year, right? Well, that's IT for you, Ace. They'll get to it when they get to it. They'll get to it when they get to it. Look, man, we have more important things to do right now. We've got to set up and image like 13 computers and we got to like set up this firewall and... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not making fun of IT people. They're smarter than I am. Well, let's say that they know more about computers than I do. A lot. A lot. I tell you, we can get this side terraforming done, I think. I think that we can kind of get it up to snuff. Just ready to place sand, ready to blanket sand and dead bushes and stuff like that. Because I do, like I said, I do want to spend a little bit of time with Mini Chef. And I'm drawing near. Let me think, hold on. No, I probably shouldn't start. I probably shouldn't. But I know that we want to bring the sand. We want the sand to be probably... We don't want to bury the whole structure. I think we want the sand to be here. So that means that we're going to build a false floor down here. So, and then we put, let's get a stack of sand, just stack of stand. Yeah, that. Let's get a stack of sand. Because then what we could do to bring it up like a little bit more around the building, I could put like slabs here or something like that if we wanted to. But we just basically, this is what we're doing here. Where did that go? Down into the building, I guess. Yeah, that's where it went. But yeah, I think that's just it. We do the false floor down here at this level. Right? And then just sand. And so it's not necessarily going to be absolutely flat. We'll build in a little bit of texture and shape with the sand itself, like how we place the sand on top of this, where we put extra layers or whatever. And that's all kind of as we place decisions. The way that I do it, anyway. The way that I do it, that's going to be just kind of a as we go and place blocks. That will be when we kind of determine that shape and start to get to that point. So that is what we're going to do tomorrow. Now tomorrow, I'm wide open. So we will probably plug away at this tomorrow until it's done. This desert will be completely up to the level and kind of work with this bridge. Instead of this flying out over water, this will all be land, terraformed desert. And I think that we'll be able to plug away at this tomorrow until it's done. Like, I don't know how long it's going to take. I have no idea. You guys know as well as I do that it depends on how much I yap. It depends on, you know, all that stuff. Is the power on? Have you turned it off and back on again? Yeah, they are, Lanny. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm at 1% on this one, and I'm at 2% on this one and 1% on this one. And it ain't the 15th yet. Yay! Yay! Zero brain power? No, I totally understand that. There are still spots for trees, yes. I'm fairly certain of it. I'm fairly certain of it. But yeah, I think that once we get into this and I just start placing stone, lots and lots of stone everywhere, it'll go pretty quickly. And then it's just adding some shape and blending it into the hillsides around. And that's really all that's going to be, is just like basically blending sand to kind of, once we get this false floor in, that's when I'll just start blending sand up and blending it into the surroundings. And so yeah, we'll plug away at this until this is done tomorrow. And y'all, I'm pretty happy with the way that this has turned out. It's looking pretty rad. Yeah. We do have to chunk out all that, because that doesn't make sense that it's there, right? Right in the middle of the dang passage. Should probably take out that big one too. Got the lucky shoe. Heck yeah. We're getting close to filling up another shulker. Yeah, I want to play poker, for sure. For sure, Lanny. I can't wait for that. So tomorrow, let's think about doing that science. So we'll be streaming to 3 places tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens too. You know what I mean? Just, yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna send y'all a list of very specific names. Whichever one of you ends up in there, just look at join the chat feed, and I'm gonna give you like 3 names to watch for. Yeah, well, Mel, you're gonna get to more than check it out. You're gonna get to play poker with us. All right. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to call it then. I'm going to go spend some time with Mini Chef. Sorry, it's only 2.5 hours today. But yeah, I got to take him back. So I want to spend a little bit of time with him before we do that. And yeah, I'm sure that we'll see each other again later. I may get a wild hair under me and come back and start this terraforming later. Will you guys be mad at me if I do that? Because you won't get to... No, we need to wait. We need to do our science tomorrow. We need to do science tomorrow, and I want to have this as the project for tomorrow. Will do, Lanny, will do. Mel, I mean... Weird flex, but okay. Lost Souls, she says, I haven't played poker where I've remained clothed. I mean, we can take our armor and stuff off. We can do that. We could that's a thing that can be done in Minecraft. It's just a little more wholesome. Oh, Lord. Did you get that pink suit tailored yet? You and Elton John need matching pink rhinestone studded suits. I know he's probably already got 7 of them, but you know. Oh, that's too funny. All right, listen, I'm calling it, guys. I'm going. Love your faces, but it's that time. I'm going to go spend some time with Mini Chef before he goes back to his mom. Maybe I'll see you guys later, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. But, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate everything. Yeah, that's really all there is left to do. So until next time, bye. He's a rhinestone Lenny, pinkifying every